It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Kari from Sky Properties, and today I want to give you tips on how to retain your residents. You always want to make security a priority at your apartment building, and that's something that tenants now are looking for when they go to rent an apartment. My daughter was recently looking for a place, and that is one of her #1 concerns, was being sure that she felt like she could drive into the building and feel like she was safe where she lives, and that is an important component for anybody. One of the things you should do as a landlord is, if you know something in the neighborhood that's happening, or if there's been a problem at your property, you should disclose that to your tenants. If you want to keep your tenant, don't raise their rent above the current market rent. Be sure you know what the market rent is. I always say, put on a pair of tennis shoes and go look at your competition. That is the only way to establish what your direct competition is. And if you're going to raise rents, you should know what the market rent is before you do that. You want the best property manager at the property. A good property management company is not always easy to find, but find one, keep them, and be sure that your on-site manager is a representative of the management style that you want. People always ask me how I choose my apartment managers, and often it's something as simple as let's say I'm at the nail spa and the girl helping me at the front is very smart and quick, and I say, hey, if you ever want a job, and I hand them my card. So I think that good people often draw good people. If you have good employees, good maintenance, good managers, ask them if they know somebody, because that's often a great source. Last but not least, if you want to keep good residents, make sure that you're doing the upkeep on your property. Make sure you're doing touch-up paint, keeping the landscape nice, and most of all, keeping your building nice and clean, because that also causes your tenants to want to do the same. Proactive upkeep is so important because you want people to take pride in where they live. I always tell managers that tenants will overlook a lot of things, but cleanliness is not one of them, and you want the first impression of your building to be good.